Snapchat stock gets an analyst bump from Jefferies targeting $16 per share and changes their stance from neutral to buy. But with the stock already at $14, does it have any fuel left? The Intrendias terminal machine learning price forecast predicts minimal upside for Snapchat Snap stock at $15 per share based on linear regression and GARC models within the next 90 days. The buy and sell signals algorithm has a sell signal on Snapchat most recently as of November 29th. Prior to this massive rally in stock price, Snap experienced an RSI divergence shown in white where the stock price had lower lows while the RSI made higher lows. However, when checking out the charts, I am seeing some downside. The RSI is very much yelling overbought with the RSI and RSI SMA 14 line in yellow above the 70 line. Finally, the MACD line is also in position for a bearish crossing. At Intrendias, I'm leveraging machine learning and AI. Check out the Snapchat article exclusively on Intrendias.com for the XG Boost model priced output for the next 30 days price forecast on Snapchat stock. Also, Snapchat stock has moved above the upper standard deviation of the EMA 128 line. The previous other times, the close price moved above the standard deviation resulted in a downward trend for mean reversion. We also see that the Snap price surpassed an important resistance level seen in yellow. Snapchat has jumped in on the AI train with their own AI bot called My AI, which is built in users' Snapchat contacts, where over 200 million people have sent over 20 billion messages, which, quote, we believe makes My AI among the most widely used AI chatbots available today, according to Snap. Also, generative AI selfies using an AI feature called Dreams. Daily active users grew 43 million, or 12% year over year, to 406 million. However, much of the new users are international. The US only grew by 1%, while Europe 7%. The current international conflicts in Europe and the Middle East can continue to impact advertising and user growth. Snapchat also focused on their augmented reality AR efforts. Apple unveiled their Vision Pro, so Snapchat is also continuing this trend. Moving on to the income statement. Snapchat revenue has increased 5% in the most recent quarter. That has not helped out the net income much, from negative 377 million to negative 368 million, difference of 2%, still operating on negative net income. Looking at the balance sheet, Snapchat does have a positive current cash position compared to current liabilities. However, this difference is getting smaller and smaller as the quarters go on. Drying up this pool of cash and then needing to borrow on current high interest rates when the company is operating on negative net income would be disappointing to see. Cash flow in December 2021, Snapchat was a free cash flow company. However, the narrative has shifted as Snap is negative free cash flow now, negative 60 million last quarter. Definitely an improvement from the summer at negative 118 million, but still undesirable. This trend could continue since 99% of Snapchat's revenue comes from advertising, and during a recession-filled environment, companies are less likely to use capital for marketing and would rather reserve that capital. Though Amazon does have a deal which allows Snapchat users to directly purchase certain products within the app, it's nice to see partnerships with such big names, but with the recession environment currently, we could see that dwindle. Plus, the cash at the beginning of the quarter versus at the end of the period is in the downtrend as well, meaning future high expensive borrowing could occur. With negative net income and negative free cash flow, we are seeing negative readings for the return ratios. Ideally, you'd want to see an ROE of around 20%. Finally, there have been plenty insider selling during the past 2 months, shedding potential light of negative insider sentiment SVP of engineering sold $1 million worth of Snapchat stock at $11.90. The CEO sold $1.3 million, and the CTO sold $9 million, both end of month October. From a technical standpoint, the stock is above the EMA 128 standard deviation, so the law of averages could take effect, and we may see some mean reversion short-term downside. Stock has been trading between the $12 and $8 resistance support lines, so we could see the stock reject the 12 once again. Even with the Jefferies upgrade, many insiders have sold this stock. With Snap being a growth stock, higher rates may stay for longer. As Powell mentioned, calls for rate cuts this quick is premature. For now, I am personally passing on Snapchat stock. If you want an AI play, Microsoft can be a better long-term play.